Hi guys, welcome back to PlanetMithril. My name is Mithril, and today on Battlefield Basics, I'll be showing you how to get your legions of the White Hand battlefield ready in no time at all with my how to paint Uruk Hai warriors for the tabletop tutorial. That's right, the second episode of my brand new Battlefield Basics series is tackling the brutish hordes of Uruk Hai warriors under command of the White Wizard Saruman. This will be slightly more involved than the Army of the Dead tutorial last week, but no less stressful, I promise. Using dry brushes, shades and some very dark tones, I plan to breathe life into these vile hordes and give you an army that is built for only one purpose: to destroy the world of men. So once my Uruk warrior is primed, which I've used Citadel Chaos Black Spray to do so, I'm starting off by giving my warrior a base coat over all his armour segments using Iron Warriors. This includes the chainmail and his big brutish sword. This is a lovely dark metallic which suits the almost black look of their armour from the films. I'm applying a shade over all the metallic sections now using Nuln Oil. Again, this will just help tone down the metallics, really leaning into that brutish, beaten, ill-kept look to the Uruk's armour. Make sure to be moving this into the recesses and break up any pooling over larger, flatter surfaces like the shield. Now I'm using a fairly big round dry brush and applying a highlight over the armour and chainmail with a reasonably liberal dry brush of Ironbreaker. The idea being for this is to pick up the edges and upper parts of all the metal, giving me some super quick and easy highlighting for the first of my 10,000 Uruk Hai. Now with the flesh, I'm giving this all a base coat using Doombull Brown. Areas to make sure you focus on and don't miss are the legs, elbows and exposed flesh over the arms, jaw and any other gaps in between gloves, straps or material. With this base coat in place, I'm going over all the skin now with Carroburg Crimson to shade it back and give a bit more of a reddy tone. Once this is thoroughly dried, I'm applying a highlight using Wordbearer's Red to the more pronounced musculature, leaving the Carroburg Crimson showing in the recesses where I can. Now I'm going over my Uruk and base coating any leather areas using Dryad Bark. This includes gloves, the cloth hanging down from his midsection, and any belts or straps holding various armour plating pieces together. The mangy clump of hair hanging down my Uruk's back now is being base coated using Corvus Black, taking time to make sure I get this in all the recesses between the strands to make sure I've got good coverage overall. All the leathers, straps, cloth and the hair now are being shaded down all together using Agrax Earthshade. With my shade completely drying out, I'm going over all the belt and cloth sections and applying a quick highlight to the edges and upper fold using Gorthor Brown. I'm now applying a dry brush highlight to the hair using Stormvermin Fur, going against the flow of the hair to make sure I get best coverage possible. The final stage is to carefully pick out the teeth using Screaming Skull. And there you are! A super quick and effective recipe to getting your Uruk Hai forces battlefield ready in no time at all. This didn't take us long at all, but I figure once I've replicated it 9,999 more times to fulfill Saruman's order, I expect it's going to have been a fair old time sink. But hey ho, that's what happens when you pledge yourself to Saruman. All that's left now is to base up your Uruk warrior however you see fit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit that bell to make sure you never miss a Mithril upload. Thank you to all our patrons. Your support helps keep the light on over here at Mithril Towers. You can support us over there for as £1 a month, but absolutely no obligation. But thank you for those who do. Take care guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.